Hi, I'm Kira Chinia, and here are some tips to help you groove in an odd time signature. Odd times can often feel a bit scary, a bit intimidating, and sometimes the grooves just don't feel very good. Here are some things to try to help you feel a bit more confident, a bit more comfortable in these odd meters. We're going to start in 7/8, and I'm going to take you through 3 examples of 3 things you can do to help your groove. The first thing we want to try is to really focus on the backbeat. Let's pay attention to where the snare beat is instead of beat 1. Oftentimes, if you're playing in an odd time signature, the drummer might be focusing on beat 1 so heavily that the bass drum's really loud and everything else in the groove doesn't feel balanced at all. If you focus your attention on where the backbeat is, I think the overall groove will have a much more even feel. The second thing we're going to try is to accent the quarter note pulse on the hi-hats. This has a really cool effect on the overall beat. You will find that every other 8th note is being played, and therefore it's going to go over the bar line and really bring this groove together. Vinnie Colaiuta does this a lot on the album 10 Summoners Tales by Sting, especially in the song 7 Days. He goes to the bell in the chorus and it's wonderful. So if you haven't listened to this album yet, go check it out. The third thing we're going to try is to add a bit of texture. We're going to give this beat a bit more personality, so we might do some ghost notes, we might add an extra bass drum or 2. Keep it simple, but try and add something to give the groove a bit more life. When we play a groove in 4/4, we will often look at our dynamics to make it feel really good, and we need to remember that when we're in an odd time signature too. So to recap, we want to try 3 things. We want to accent the backbeat more when we focus on beat 1. We want to add a quarter note pulse on the hi-hats. Number 3, we want to add a bit of texture. We want to add a bit of personality, either through ghost notes, maybe an extra bass drum beat, something to give it a bit of life. The most important thing with this though is to keep it simple. If we're playing in an odd time signature, we do not want to be playing lots of notes. That's not really going to make it groove. I hope this helps. It's been my pleasure. I'm Kira Chinia. Take care.